Hello and welcome back to my channel. I have put off filming this video for such a long time for the main reason that I'm not like a beauty guru person. I don't do skincare, I don't know much about makeup, but what I do know is that I have a Lumi Spa and I wanted to review it because I've had it now for just over a year and I just wanted to review it because they are everywhere on social media, and I was planning on doing like I don't know, like 6 monthly review on it, but then I reviewed it when I first got it and then I forgot to review it at 3 months, and then I did do a review at 6 months, and then I was just like, well, what's the point? I might as well wait till a year. A year went by in February and here we are in April and I'm sitting down to do it. Better late than never. As well as a review on the Lumi Spa, I also just wanted to touch on my review of the PMD thingy-majiggy, which I bought, I don't know, was it last year, the year before? I can't remember when I bought it, but I did do a review of this on my channel, and then I was like planning on like doing another review on it once I'd used it for a while, and I didn't. For the main reason is that I wish I hadn't bought it. I think it's a little bit of a waste of time, money, and I don't think it does a good as job as the Lumi. First of all, actually, before I say anything else, quickly, I just want to do a very quick disclaimer. I am not selling these. I'm not a new skin seller representative, so please don't worry about that. I'm not going to try and sell you one of these. If you want one of them, I can let you know where I bought my one from. But like I said, I am not trying to sell them to you, so just keep that in mind, just because I know some people think that people only want to sell them because obviously you get a commission if you sell them. I'm not doing that, I promise. Anyway, back to the PMD. Yeah, so I use a PMD for a good, like, I want to say like 6-7 months. I think, I'm not sure, I can't remember, it was a while ago. I did use it for a while. My issue I had with it is I didn't understand it. Put your cleaning product on the bristle bit, you press go, and it sort of vibrates and you can rub it around your face, and then it has a heat thing on this side where you put like your oils and serums on and you just massage that in with the heat side of it. And honestly, I didn't see any improvement whatsoever with my skin. I didn't know how it was really cleansing my skin because I was sort of like pushing it against my face because I was like, well, I don't feel like it's actually doing anything. So I didn't really get on with it. I didn't feel like it did anything. I didn't feel like it was getting in the crevices of like my nose and chin and whatnot. So I put it aside, and then my friend on Instagram, who is a new skin seller, was selling the Lumi Spa. I'd seen them about everywhere, and she was selling them, I think they were discounted. They are expensive. I think it was like reduced from £250 or something like that, crazy like that, to like £150, which again is expensive, but bear in mind this cost me £80 and I wish I hadn't bought it. This cost me a lot of money. Thought £150 for something that promises lots of good things would be a good investment. And I have to say, I have been impressed. It has not blown my mind like I thought it would do, hoped it would do, but I have been impressed. I have used it pretty much every single day. There's like a couple of weeks where I didn't use it for one. I did notice a difference, I have to say, but I have used it every single day since I bought it, which is the truth. I did use it twice a day for a good chunk of time, but recently in the past couple of months I've only just gone down to once a day, just because I feel like it was making my skin a bit drier than I wanted to be, simply because my skin doesn't want to be washed with water every single day, like to the intensity of like a cleanser and stuff. But the only problem is, for me now reviewing it, is that I am 6 months pregnant. I think I'm 6 months pregnant. Maybe I think I'm about 7 months pregnant. I'm 7 months pregnant, and obviously when you're pregnant, as you have double the amount of blood running around your body, your skin can improve a little bit. And so I don't know if the skin I have now is because of the Lumi or because of being pregnant, if you know what I mean. Obviously I haven't been pregnant for the entire time since having the Lumi, but it has been a big chunk of time. But anyway, let me just quickly input now my first impressions of the Lumi when I got it last year. That's me unboxing it and what I first thought of it. Hello, I've just woken up and started to film this video because I want to wash my face. So please excuse the crazy hair, skin, everything else. Today we are here to unbox the Lumi Spa. I have caved, I have bought one because my skin is just not working out for me and I just need to find a fix for it basically. So here I am, flash back to, what day is it today? The 12th of February 2021. Please excuse me the face, I obviously haven't done any skincare today because I've woken up and I want to use my Lumi Spa, so I haven't done anything to my skin. Without further ado, let's unbox the Lumi Spa. And then I'll show you a close-up of what my skin is like as of today. It was delivered by DPD. It arrived after about a week after ordering it, and I also got the blemish prone new skin activating cleanser is the one I have. This is it. Ooh. Oh, so that's easy enough to use. Just press the button. And what else comes in the box with it? So you have a quick start guide, a charger, and a stand for it, I assume for the bathroom. Oh, I think it, oh no, oh, it's a charging stand. That's everything. Plugs into here, and that plugs into your wall, and that goes in there. So that's how you work it. So my skin today, as we will see, is, I have had a bit of a breakout. So we've got some spots here, which I have squeezed because I am a squeezer, I can't help myself. So we have some spots here, some dry skin on my chin. I don't know if the Lumi Spa does anything with dry skin, but we'll see. Another spot here, and yeah, and in general, as you can see, something that has always bothered me about my skin is that it's got quite big there. I'm assuming you can. I thought they were blackheads, but actually they're called, I think they're called something else. I'll put the name on the screen now, like filamus or something. What is on my nose and my chin, they're like not actually blackheads, they're some sort of other thing which are harder to get rid of. Perfect. So I'm hoping that this can help reduce those. And yes, in general my skin itself is starting to lose a bit of its elasticity, as you can see. I guess that comes with age and having a child and having to wake up a lot in the night. So yeah, I started to lose a bit of the elasticity, like quite big pores where I've had spots and what have you. So it's been a week since I've had the Lumi Spa. Let me just do a quick rundown of what's happened. So I've lumied my skin this morning. I have toned, I have put serum on, and I have moisturised with just a general Aldi SPF 15 moisturiser. And so this is my skin now. So what do I think of the Lumi after a week? Well, I have to be very honest and say before I bought the Lumi, I did some research, and all the YouTube videos I saw were all saying, you know, after a week my skin is incredible. You know, a lot of people as well were gifted a Lumi for a week, and their review after the week was saying how amazing it was. So I've got some notes because I've been writing down some notes over the past week about what I have thought about it. Where are we? My notes say, I do think it does feel softer. Like I did mention this previously, I didn't think, my skin was already quite soft. It had bumps to it and things like that, and it still has the bumps, but I feel like it does feel softer. So I did Google if purging your skin was something that happened when you use the Lumi, and I couldn't find anything. So I don't know if this is normal or not, but I have found since using the Lumi, my skin has broken out. And I don't think that's because the Lumi's doing anything bad. I genuinely think it's because when you use like a new cleanser or like a new, like if it's massaging the skin, then all the spots underneath are coming out. So I do think that using the Lumi has made my skin purge. I had a spot on my eyebrow the other day that's now gone. I have recently got one on my chin. I don't know if you can see it, it's like that red lump there. That was this morning that's come up. And the spots are the sort of painful lumps that are like underneath the skin, and all of a sudden they'll just erupt, and then you can squeeze them if you're me. I know you're not supposed to, but that's what I do. And so I have had, I think, about 3 or 4 bigger lumpy spots like that. Most of them have gone within the next like 24 hours, so it's not that bad. So this is a week in. As you can see, my skin hasn't dramatically improved. I have broken out a bit more, but yeah. I don't know if there's any difference. So all those reviews of the Lumi saying that after a week, my skin is incredible, it's amazing, blah, 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 blah. I don't believe a word of them. That's rubbish as far as I'm concerned, because I've done nothing different to my skin that I wouldn't do normally except for adding this into my routine. So unless these people are adding something else into their routine that they're not telling us about, their skin hasn't been improved by a week of this. Okay, so that was then, this is now. I will also input footage now of my skin at a bit of a closer angle. Honestly, I'm not sure how much my skin has improved since using the Lumi, and it's hard because this is where I say I do really like the product. I do really like the Lumi. From what I can tell at the very second, my spots have reduced a lot. I did used to get quite a few breakouts on my cheeks, and it would be like sort of like blackheads that were kind of growing out, but they wouldn't come out. I don't know how to explain it, but I did start having breakouts here on my cheeks, which I despised because it's just like, oh, not a fan of that at all on my face. My blackheads on my nose are still there. I think they may have reduced a little bit, but I definitely still do have blackheads on my nose. The pores around my face I would say they have reduced slightly, I have to admit. I think they have reduced slightly. They're not non-existent, but that's skin, that's texture for you. So yeah, I do think it has done an improvement on my skin. One thing I do have to say, which is a big flaw of the Lumi Spa, is that I had major issues with it. I think I was about 4 months of use and I started getting this brown liquid coming out of it, and I thought initially that it was my foundation. I thought my foundation was just like really strong. I was like, wow, my foundation is like really washing off. That's incredible. Goodness me. The brown liquid was actually coming from inside the device. It was coming from inside like there, and obviously as it's meant to be watertight, I didn't know how that was possible, but somehow brown liquid was coming out of my Lumi. I did contact the Lumi people and they were wildly unhelpful. I have to say, the New Skin the New Skin website contact us were absolutely useless. They said, what was your, I think your product number or some sort of order number? And I didn't have that. I just must have deleted the email. I didn't have it anymore. And they essentially said, we can't replace your item because you haven't got this number, which was like, excuse me, I have a faulty item here. I've had it for less than a year. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, are you kidding me? Thankfully, because I'd bought the Lumi through a friend on Instagram who was a New Skin seller, she had my order on her books that she had obviously had for her own sales needs, and thankfully she had my order number, and so therefore I could send that to the New Skin people, and they sent me a new Lumi free of charge, which has not leaked brown liquid. So that was a big issue I did have, which I didn't like, but like I said, it's now been resolved, which is the main thing. Quickly just run through the 7 skin benefits of the Lumi Spa, and I want to run through them very quickly because this is what it promises it can do. 7 skin benefits. So deep cleansing. Does it deep cleanse? I think it probably does, because the way it works, so the outer and the inner go in different directions, so I don't disagree with that. I don't know, I'm not a scientist, I don't have like a microscope for my skin, but I do think it probably does deep cleanse your skin. Energizing facial massage, it does massage your skin. When you put it against your skin, it does wobble your face about, so I'm sure that's obviously helping collagen and blood flow and stuff, so I agree with that. Brighter, softer, smoother looking skin, I do agree with that. I don't know about the brighter side of it, but it does, the first couple of times you use it, you do actually notice how soft your skin is after you've used it. Time intensified visible skin renewal benefits. See, I don't know about this one because I don't know, it's how can you say if your skin is better than it would have been had you not used it? It's been like a year and I don't know what my skin would have been like, you know? So I can't comment on that. I don't know if it has got age renewal stuff. And healthier, youthful looking skin in as little as 2 weeks. Again, but that's the same as time intensified visible skin renewal benefits. I don't think that's 2 different things. Again, like I said, how can I gauge if my skin would have been better or worse had I not started using the Lumi? Minimises the appearance of pores. Yes, it does. Like I said, I did have, I think, quite big pores around my face here, and I think it has minimised them a little bit, not dramatically, but I definitely feel like they have reduced somewhat. And renews appearance of skin's volume and tightness. I don't know either. I could not tell you that either. Again, being pregnant and not knowing if I had not used it, I don't know if it has made my skin tighter or not. So yeah, that essentially kind of is my overall review of the Lumi. Oh, actually, before I sign off, I wanted to quickly say, one thing they do say about the Lumi is that you need to replace the head every 3 months, and then you also should use the cleanser they provide. Obviously, me being me, I thought, well, first of all, no, I'm not buying your cleanser again, because I think it's like £25 or something crazy like that. So I currently use a Superdrug own brand hydrochloric acid facial wash with my Lumi, and I haven't seen a dramatic decrease in its use, so therefore I'm fine with that. I was using the ordinary one before that, so like I said, I don't think you need to use their cleanser, that's my opinion. And I also have not replaced the head, obviously, because I got sent a new Lumi. They came with a new head, which was fine, and so I have 2 heads. Maybe I might buy, they do have different textures of the heads. You can get ones with sensitive skin and also for larger concerns. I think this is just like the bog standard one. I think you can get ones that are like yeah, to the different extremes and different skin needs and things like that. So I could maybe buy a new one, but I think they're like £30 each as well. Again, not too sure if I fancy that right now because I don't see an issue with the one I've got. A couple of things I will also add is that since having the Lumi Spa, I have actually changed my skincare quite dramatically. So my skincare at the minute consists of every morning I will use micellar water with a cotton pad, a reusable cotton pad every morning, and then I will just put on the ordinary hydrochloric acid serum, put that on every morning, and then I'll put on some sun cream, and I'm currently just using an Aldi moisturizer for my face. So that's what I use every morning, just those things. I don't use the Lumi Spa in the morning, like I mentioned. I don't like using soaps and things in the morning. I think it just dries my skin out. And then in the evening, I will use the Lumi to remove all my makeup and stuff, and so I'll use that only with my Superdrug face wash. And then once I've done that, I will again use the hydrochloric acid again, and then I use the ordinary glycolic acid toning solution. The sunlight is blinding everything. I use this one, and then after that I'm using methylated ascorbic acid solution. I use that again after that. And then I use my jojoba oil as a moisturizer. I use this every single evening on my face. Well, I leave that on for an hour and go to bed. I don't wash it off, but I let it absorb into my face now. I don't put it on and go straight to bed because then it'll just rub off on my pillow. I did used to use, before I got pregnant, a retinol every evening. This is a Holland & Barrett's own brand. It is very dusty because, like I said, it has been 7 months since I last used it, but it's no excuse. I probably should clean that. That's gross. But yes, this is a retinol I was using before I got pregnant because you shouldn't use retinol products when you are pregnant. Apparently, that's what Google says. So yeah, that is how my skincare has changed quite dramatically since using the Lumi, so that could also be part and parcel of why my skin has improved. But either way, I am a big fan of the Lumi. Like I said, I do really recommend it, only if it is cheaper than £250. I don't agree with that price point. If you can find it cheaper, then I recommend buying it. Don't buy a dupe off of eBay or Amazon. I've seen people buy them before. I've seen people buy them and they are not good for you. They are very damaging to your skin. So please don't buy a dupe. I nearly did, but don't waste your £30. You may as well just save up and buy the real deal. If you do want one, let me know and I can send you the link to the person I bought mine from. I'm not getting any money from this, I promise, but I want you to buy from someone who is a nice person and not someone just trying to grab your money, okay? So anyway, that is it. That is my review of the Lumi Spa. I've been using it for a year and I'm a fan, and I don't think I look any more youthful, but that's that. And like I said, my quick review back of the PMD, not too keen. If you're interested in getting a Lumi, I hope this video has been helpful for you. And yes, I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.